What if the trail could feed you? What if the perfect campsite isn't where you planned, but where nature calls you to stop? In this video, I'm tackling stage 12 and 13 of the GR11 trail, hiking across the Pyrenees. It's the first time I'm really solo. My name is Susanne and I live a full-time nomadic life with my van, by sailboat or hiking and camping in the wild. In this video series, I share tips and tales about my journey across the GR11, an 840-kilometer trail that crosses the entire Spanish Pyrenees, from the Atlantic Ocean to the Mediterranean Sea. This is my first long-distance solo hike. I've done shorter treks of 1 to 2 weeks before, but never alone and never this far. The storm has passed, and after 2 solid days of rest, some trail town food, washing my clothes, fixing gear and some quality time with my trail angels, aka my parents, I was ready to hike on. This time completely solo. Wingo, my dog, stayed behind for some extra rest and campsite pampering. With the tougher terrain ahead, it's just safer that way. I was curious, what would my real hiking rhythm be without anyone else to consider? Let's find out. Stage 12 starts in Candanchú at 1530 meters altitude. I'm really entering the higher Pyrenees now. Here I am walking on the trail, going quite fast, but without Wingo, my dog. He needs more rest. He definitely needs more rest. The upcoming stages are more tough, so I have to see for myself as well if he could even do it. Luckily, my parents are near and he's getting spoiled on the campsite, so he's in good hands. And yeah, I'm just gonna explore, find a trail marker, explore how I am doing if I'm completely on my own, not having to think about anyone else, and see what is actually my rhythm of hiking. I feel very fit. Let's see how far I can reach today. It's not the same without Wingo. It's different. I miss him, of course, but most important is that he is fine. I cannot risk him limping down a hill, and we're gonna go a little bit more into the wild now. So hold on. Okay, I'm gonna focus to make sure I'm not gonna go off trail again, and yeah, to be continued. And let me tell you, solo hiking really tunes you in with yourself and with nature. You start noticing everything. Your pace, your breathing, your actual needs. I've also learned to think in time rather than distances out here. This trail has a lot of ups, downs, rocky sections and challenges. And as much as I want to crush kilometers, it's more about figuring out the way, finding water, timing resupply with shop opening hours, and time wild camping with daylight. As well as timing certain mountain passes that are good to tackle in the morning. And if you level up your noticing skills, you may stumble upon some wild snacks along the way. Bueno, we have about 1 hour until the sunset. And I still have so much energy, so I just keep on walking to be able to reach more miles tomorrow when it's gonna be a hot day. Yeah, let's hope to find a flat spot later. Oh, we have a cow. They're everywhere, these guys. Here is actually kind of flat, but I don't know, I still feel like walking a little bit. Let me see. It's getting closer to dark, so I started scouting for camping spots, and I think that could be lovely. It's some sort of barranco, there's water, Probably not so windy inside. There's a view. I think I take it. I'm gonna have a closer look. It's flat. It's pretty. It's just a little bit windy. I'm not sure. I'm gonna scout a little bit further in the barranco to see if there's a more sheltered place. It's not bad though, but we still have daylight. Ga weg. Lots of cow poo everywhere, but this is to be accepted. It's what it is. There's also some bunkers. I haven't looked in them yet, but I really want to see if the tent is holding. Okay. Oof, my hair looking good. The only time I look in the mirror is when I'm filming. I think I take this one. There's less wind. It's like a little barranco in a barranco. It's stony, but it's very soft stone somehow. Let me see if it's sharp. Finding a flat, sheltered camping spot took a bit of hunting. Classic barranco scouting. It wasn't perfect, a bit windy, but good enough. And that's trail life. You learn to work with what nature and the trail provides. After years of finding camping spots from secluded beaches to hidden mountain valleys, I know that sometimes the best decision is just settling for good enough, while you still have energy and daylight. Tent is pitched and I'm so hungry, so I figured before I blow my mat, I'm gonna cook a little bit. Here's my stove. I just cannot get this thing open. I'm trying with some sticks and stones and okay, focus. Speaking of things I'm grateful for, my little stove. After a long day of climbing, picking berries and navigating wrong turns, a hot dinner is pure trail luxury. It's one of those items that earns its weight every single day. Cooking your own meal after moving through wilderness all day is just priceless. I was so cold, so I just went in the tent in my sleeping bag, having a warm, hot meal. It's good. Good morning. Another beautiful day on the trail is about to start. I do like this. It was a cold night, but the set one. I ended up not filming anymore the camping spot, but it turned out great. I had a lovely dinner, lentils and rice, and had a good sleep. And I'm really happy that I took that spot, because now I'm doing the last bit of this etapa. I think I'm on number 12. I haven't seen a single camping spot yet. So yeah, now I'm rolling into town and I'm gonna meet my favorite trail angels there, my parents. We're gonna have tea, a breakfast, and then hang out a little bit and continue on to the next stage. Living abroad, I don't get to see my parents that often, so it's so special that they were happy to come on holiday in my camper van and took the effort to meet me on trail, to share some quality time and to show them a little bit what I'm up to, and maybe get them excited to hike along as well. And of course, that they also were happy to offer support with Wingo. We have a shower coming up. That's pretty cool. In case you were wondering why it takes me so long to reach the next stage, there is all these candies on the trail. There's raspberries, and here blueberries. It's one big feast on the trail. Foraging has become almost second nature to me over the years. I live nomadic and I love fresh produce. I mean, who doesn't? So what can you do if you don't have a garden? Forage. It's like the wild is offering you these little energy boosts, if you pay attention. And the more you learn about it, the more you see. And of course, only take what you really need. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a while. The bush is very big. Wow. Here is the trail. I've been carrying this chocolate for a long time. Time to eat it. Super good. Alright, it's about half an hour until the end of this stage. I think it's number 12. Then it's 4:30 in the afternoon, so it's about 4.5 more hours of daylight. It's 2 hours until the first lake, 4 hours until the second lake. Let's see how far I can get, how I'm feeling. Feeling good right now, just had late lunch. And it's so beautiful here. I think this is the most beautiful so far. Everything is beautiful, but this is really spectacular. The views, the waterfalls, the peaks. It's getting wilder and wilder. I'm reaching the end of stage 13. It's not 12, I was mistaken. Another lake. Very cool. I feel very fit, so I'm gonna continue to the next lake. Nice to walk on flat ground for 100 meters until the next rocks. Alright, focus, watch your step. So I'm gonna turn off this video and see what's around the corner. I made some ghost miles. I was happily following the white and red markers, which I thought was the GR trail, but it's not. It's the HRP, which isn't marked all the time, so it's good I checked. Need to walk back a little bit. At least I got a scenic tour. Hi. I think it's in half an hour misstep that I made here, but the weather's good, so no big deal, but something to be mindful of. So here's a tip: always cross-check navigation apps and don't panic if you veer off. Some of the best views come from mistakes. I actually didn't make ghost miles. Here's the sign. I checked one app, Mappies, and it said I had to go all the way down there. And then I checked AllTrails, another application, and it actually said I was on the right trail. In general, I found AllTrails more accurate. So I'm just gonna walk back again and continue this beautiful path. I think it's gonna go somewhere there. There should be a lake, and I think I'll probably call it a day then. And to go over the top tomorrow morning. I think that's what I'll do. Let's see what time I reach the lake. I can already see some waterfalls in the distance. Alright, let's go. Qué bonito, ¿eh? Qué bonito. It's a wrap up for today. Here I'm gonna camp. It's flat. There's a lovely stream. I was actually aiming for going up there. There's a lake. But I heard there's people. I love to be alone. Here it's flat, it's beautiful. And yeah, I'm done. And it's nice to also set up camp while I'm not super cold. And probably up there it's a little bit colder as well. There's beautiful views. I take it. It's funny how being up here away from clocks and schedules, you start living with such a natural rhythm. Sun up, sun down. Hungry, eat. Tired, rest. It's that simple. And somehow that complicated in that big, busy world out there. I ended this day just before one of the toughest parts of the entire GR11, stage 14. Here you want to start early, so it's less hot, less busy and all cleared before potential afternoon thunderstorms. Sometimes there's still snow here well into the summer. And that's one of the reasons I started the trail in August, so most of the snow is melted. Tomorrow is going to test everything I've learned about pacing, preparation and trusting my instincts. So that was stages 12 and 13. Solo, snacky and full of good learnings. The berries were wild, the night was cold and the rhythm was mine. 34 more stages to go and I'm so excited about it. What I love about these modern nomadic lifestyles in nature, whether I'm on the ocean, in my van or up here in the mountains, it's how it constantly teaches you that you're more capable and resourceful than you think. You just have to slow down enough to listen to what nature is trying to teach you. In the next episode, we're entering one of the toughest sections of the entire trail. I cannot wait to share it with you. Also, I'm working on something for those of you dreaming of your own long-distance hiking adventure and who would love to have some guidance. Should it be a book, a toolkit, a course, or maybe even a group hike? Check the link in the comments and let me know what you would love support and guidance with. Let's get more people trail ready, nature connected and berry happy. Vamos a ver what the mountains teach me next. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe, it's free. I've got more GR11 tips, stories and trail life reflections coming your way.